smile at the camera? I don't know why that kills me every time. Hi, everyone.
For 64 episodes, it's killed you.
And welcome back to the Hard Truth Diamond Podcast. This is the Global Diamond Broker.
Colin David Ferguson.
And I'm GIA Judy.
Welcome, GIA Judy.
Thank you so
you welcome
much,
me.
Colin.
Somehow the power shifted over to you. It's nice to see you again this week. We've had a bit of a tough week together. She's mean to me. We're back to the beginning.
You deserve it. You deserve
I'm being kept against my will.
He's on the 37th floor. Someone come grab him because I'm
Right?
sick of it.
Get him out of here. So I've got my collar on, and from now on,
Do you feel like a professional with your collared shirt?
No, I
it
feel
Lululemon?
like people will, when I have a collar on, I feel more credible. So I feel like I can rant more, and I'm about to rant.
Is that Lululemon?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, Lululemon. Does that really matter?
Not really.
Like, we're not really endorsing Lululemon
Yeah,
yet.
but they should sponsor
Hey, Chuck, if you want to get hold of me and...
Someone once asked me, hey, do you work for Chuck? And I'm like, who's Chuck? They're like, oh, the Lululemon guy. I'm like, no, that's Colin. They thought you two were the same person.
Well, Lucky Chuck is what I... Hey? What the fuck?
Poor
Lucky
Chuck.
Anyway, let's stay focused here because I got a lot to rant about. Like, these retail
new?
jewelers are being mean to me.
But you can take it. You have thick skin.
Right? Well, I have the truth on my side, so it's not even about...
Exactly.
I mean, this is the Hard Truth Diamond Podcast, and if they can't take the truth...
Then get out of the kitchen. Is that how the saying goes?
That's very good, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've been kind of starting to get on a roll lately.
Really?
Yeah, a
You
few
think so?
things right in a row. It's kind of shocking if you're... Anyway, where were we? What was I talking about? You have to...
Jewelers are being really mean to you.
Yeah, there was something else.
But there's truth to it.
The truth. Here's what I'm finding. So yesterday we had... I can't remember the name of these jewelers, and I don't want to call them out more than I do on our Instagram, where you can
Blue
go
Wave.
see the conversations.
Blue Wave.
Pardon me?
Blue Wave.
Well, I guess you can call them out.
Well,
I'm
they
not
have
going
no problem
to.
adding us, so
Well,
let's
it's
add them.
like all these guys are coming at me, but the conversation always ends with me. And it always ends with either put up or shut up. Right? Like these people, I honestly, Judy, don't think they even know what the truth is. You and I talk about information asymmetry all the time. The industry is information asymmetry. And these guys, I always ask them their background. I mean, my background includes opening a national chain of retail stores. My background is being mentored by top experts in the world, De Beers site holders teaching me how to grade diamonds over years, not in a classroom, over years, hands-on. I mean, my relationship with the biggest, most prestigious mine in the world as an authorized partner, you can see all this on Instagram. No one has that in the industry. And yet these guys come at me, and they come at me with, trying to tell me that a G or an H or an I or a J, you got to see this one, London Jew. Oh, sorry. Anyway, whoever they are, I believe they believe what they're saying, but they've been indoctrinated into an industry that is an industry of misinformation.
That's
Remember,
a really good word.
The four C's are not for you. They're for De Beers to sell shitty diamonds. It's been that way since 1939. Right? Like yesterday, it was funny because I got this text about, and you guys have heard me, I mean, the only return on a diamond more than ever, now with the collapse of the mine diamond industry, is the fact that, lab-created diamonds seem to be taking over the industry. And why wouldn't they? They're more ethical, they're more environmentally friendly, they're more economical, they're bigger. For the same money, much bigger. And of course they're taking over. And, you're dealing with an industry where, at this end of the day, it's about beauty and size, right? The paradigm isn't buying, the paradigm's owning and owning forever. And these guys have to be, now don't let me get too technical here, these guys who have staked their careers on a mined diamond, and as you know, we're pro-choice, we have these, and I'm talking about the jewelers, have to be pooping their pants. Is that too technical? Like, they have to be sitting there going, oh my God. And so this guy's coming at me with GH colors aren't dark. Yes, they are. Colorless, near colorless. Near colorless are dark diamonds. You've heard me say this forever. And anyway, our Instagram has doubled recently. We're growing like crazy. We're so busy. We need to hire someone who can actually do a good job.
That's so mean.
Do you think?
I tell Colin all the time, like, why don't you just fire me? And then he goes, oh, here we go again.
I fire her and she comes back the next day.
When
is
have
really
you ever
what
fired me?
What?
When have you ever fired me?
I would never fire you. In fact, what is it I say to you? What is
I
it
can't
I
do it
say
without
to
you.
you? Huh?
I can't do it without you.
I can't do it without you. So no matter what my antics are, no matter what I say, no matter how much you piss me off, annoy me, I have no intention. What?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, for
believe
them,
me,
take your elbow off.
okay.
Oh, actually, we tried this last week.
I can actually touch the table.
No, you cannot touch the table.
Oh,
I'd prefer you not to.
Okay.
More editing for me and more work for me. And God knows.
Do you see what I live with?
Anyways.
Do you see what I live with?
For them to compare a GH eye color diamond and say it's comparable to a D color.
They're dark.
They're dark. There's no question about it.
Right? And so they like to call them the euphemisms.
They're warmer.
They're warmer.
They're warmer. When set in a yellow gold setting, you won't be able to tell the difference.
What was my response I've started to use is blah, 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 BS, BS, BS. Simply not true. Scientifically, it's not true. Scientifically, it's not possible.
You hold a D color or transparent diamond next to a G color, you can absolutely tell the difference.
Yeah, transparent. We stopped calling D a color because there's no color. Mm-hmm. It's transparent. And I always talk about Mrs. Keith in grade 2 holding the prism up to the light. Prisms aren't E color or F color or G color or H color or IJ.
They're transparent.
They're transparent. They're no color. Nothing slows the light down. None of this stuff is rocket science. Anyway, that's our rant about these. You can go on. Please go on our Instagram. Feel free to comment. It's at the Global Diamond Broker. Look at the comments. I love that because I win. My background in this industry is unapproachable. My recommendations are unapproachable. And I'm cute as a button, apparently, according to handsome. I've had a few of those now where I'm handsome. Or is that just me?
It's probably you making fake accounts commenting. Oh my gosh, who's the stud?
Right? Like, holy.
That's probably what you do up at 4 a.m.
You know what
you
I do at 4 a.m. now? I get out of bed.
Really?
I've changed my whole, yeah. I go to bed at 9 p.m. now, and this could be my age.
Yeah, because you're a senior citizen.
Right? And so I go to bed at 9. I get up in the morning at 4 a.m., like 4:37 a.m., because I have to report.
Okay.
And I get on the elliptical for an hour, and then I go back to the gym because I want abs again.
Yeah, your hard work's paying off.
Would you say? Look, wow! What a compliment coming from you. Anyway, so look, the implosion of the diamond industry, the mined diamond industry, would you Google it? Would you read articles like the article that Bloomberg tends to know what they're talking about. Not your retail jeweler trying to sell you, trying to pay his bills at the end of the month, trying to survive in an industry where it's changed before their very
Trying to sell their old inventory that's been sitting on the shelves.
Good one. I mean, they paid too much. Mm-hmm. if you're interested in knowing what's going on with diamond prices, please ask us, because I can tell you this: the wholesalers, the retailers, everything on their shelves is overpriced now. It's an implosion. You have Martin Rappaport, who, again, we talk about Martin, in an absolute rant, calling people who deal in lab-created diamonds criminals. And look, we're pro-choice. If you want to mine diamond today, get it. Get it with us. Help us price it out, because they're worth a lot less than they used to be. And what we're going to see here, and don't forget, De Beers, the legendary, iconic powerhouse, monopolistic company, where only in recent years have they been able to come into the U.S. because of the, what are the laws called?
Antitrust laws?
The hell is happening to you?
Pat me on the back.
What is happening to you?
I'm trying to be better.
Well, you are being better. That's amazing. Anyway, one of Judy's jobs now is to keep me on track, and you're doing a good job. Yes, antitrust laws. So yeah, it's an exciting time in the industry. And to all those people who didn't listen to me when I said to wait to get your mine diamond.
Oh, am I allowed to do that?
Do you think they're listening to our podcast in Taiwan? Hope not.
Oh my God.
Anyway, diamonds like that, they don't go down in value. It doesn't even matter. But so that's what's going on today in the diamond industry. Look, there's an implosion of mined diamonds. There's stockpiles of them. In India right now, which 9 out of 10 diamonds in the world are cut through, are cut there. They're talking about being gentle with the stockpiles, whatever that means. It's a whole new world in the industry. You know, you've got the Russian blood diamonds on top of all of this, and it's just a crazy time in the diamond industry. You want to make a bet? The industry is going to change more in ways that we've never seen before. The retail paradigm is certainly in peril.
Mm-hmm. What do you think is going to happen with the holiday season coming up?
I think you're going to see what we've seen already. That's a really good question. That's almost like we plan. Who are you?
Wait, let me see which personality I am.
Right? Like, who are you? Could we keep this personality every podcast? I think what you're going to see, that's an excellent question. I think that's your first question you've asked me in 64 episodes. This could add something to our whole...
Okay, let's move along.
No, but let me answer your question. It's an excellent one. I think what's going to happen is you're going to see what we've been seeing, is growth in the laboratory created side of the industry. And we're pro-choice, right? Like, we're going to give you the most beautiful diamond globally at prices that defy comparison, whether it came out of a lab or out of a mine. Mm-hmm. And you know, De Beers has come out to help the mine diamond industry by investing
$20 million in their...
$20 million, pathetic, not even a drop in the bucket.
To bring back their A Diamond is Forever campaign.
It's amazing that I know Martin Rappaport went on about this, and I'll say the same thing. I mean, you know, we did a TikTok or an Instagram post on this week, and
because on the flip side, they're all
5 to 1 they're investing in lab created diamonds over mined diamonds, and the campaign they choose to bring back is A Diamond is Forever. Well, they're both diamonds. I mean, I'm so confused. I'm not confused. The writing's been on the wall. We've been talking about this forever. Mm-hmm. You know, this morning I was reading an article.
Because he's a student of the business.
Because I'm a student of I was reading an article about the fact that De Beers, with their light box, which is this way that they're selling their mined diamonds from their $100 million laboratory in Oregon.
You said mined.
Pardon me?
You meant lab.
Lab-grown diamonds in in Oregon has decided to get out of the engagement ring business with their lab-grown diamonds. Now, why would they do that? Why would they leave? I love being right about all my predictions. They're leaving so that the retail industry can recover selling lab-grown diamond engagement rings. And this is a new frontier. And they're the biggest supplier in the world. And don't think that the price of lab-created diamonds are not going up. Don't think for a second that De Beers isn't going to do with lab-grown for the next 100 years what they did with mine for the last 100 years. They're big, they're powerful, they know the game, they've been in it. They started producing lab-grown diamonds working with GE in the 50s. I wasn't even born, Judy. How old were you in the 50s?
My parents weren't even born in the 50s.
Right? Like, that's how long they've been in this business. They knew the business. They know the business. They know what's coming. I would call them Goliath, but they're not bad. They're good. They just are
smart.
They're the diamond industry. That is really what they are. If it wasn't for them, there would be no multi-billion-dollar industry. So there you have it. I think that's kind of my collared T-shirt rant for the day. And you jewelers, you disagree with me? Please feel free. But would someone step up and put their money where their mouth is if they're going to say these things? And I even warn them. I say, listen, don't take my bait. Don't take my bait. Go back to your jewelry business, live your life. Don't come up against me. I've been doing this too long at too many levels. I know my game. I know what's in your best interest as a diamond buyer. And I can tell you, going through the largest, by far, middleman between you and your diamond in the industry is not a good choice. And this is my prediction. It's retail next. Why would anybody pay retail, on or offline? We're the global diamond broker. She's GIA Judy, who gets better every week. Not just here, but anyway. In the diamond business. Good job. You can say goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Is that it? That's after that week? That's all you're doing is going, okay, bye? Oh, motivational talk today? Don't say anything stupid. That's how she talks to me, off screen. Anyway, God bless you guys.
Bye, guys.
It's an
See you next
exciting
week.
time in the industry. We're excited.